Saturday.
We've got the Blazers in the Rose City, Portland, Oregon, with an interconference matchup at the Rose Garden. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports for myself, Kevin Harlan, and my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everyone. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. You look at Detroit. Well, they know they have their work cut out for them here tonight and during a stretch of games facing a lot of talented teams.
Yeah, and they're in the middle of a tough stretch of games they've got coming up. I mean, they're excited about it, and it's going to serve as a real benchmark for them, finding out exactly where they stand in the league.
And that's something every team wants to know. You know, to get where they want to be, they're going to have to really beat the best teams in this league. So I know what they're thinking is, bring it on, let's go.
You know, for now, the Trailblazers are still the basketball team in the Pacific Northwest. You know, Seattle made a strong push to acquire the Kings. Made a record bid, but the owners decided that Sacramento had done its part to keep the Kings, and so Seattle has to wait.
Aldridge tries to keep it alive, and it doesn't even draw iron. And Detroit has possession. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, they probably should have abandoned the three-point shot in that game because their percentage was terrible. You know, but they kept firing away from long range.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I thought that was one of the things that doomed them. I mean, you can't stick with something if it's not working for you.
And Clark, going back, you know, the Blazers one of three teams in the Pacific Northwest. You also had the Sonics in Seattle, and Steve, you know, the Vancouver Grizzlies.
And I think those two cities, particularly Seattle, Kevin, are strong contenders for a new NBA franchise. Of course, Seattle almost ended up with the Sacramento Kings, but when Sacramento was awarded the franchise, a lot of people felt like it was only a matter of time before Seattle would be granted an expansion team.
Here is Bynum. Brandon Roy making his last shot. Nice shot by Hamilton.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the Rockets in Houston.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Nate McMillan. And Doris, what did he tell you?
Kevin, even though these two teams have similar levels of success this season, Coach still feels like they have the upper hand going in. He told me we're stronger in the areas where it matters most, and I think you'll see that once this game unfolds. What he's referring to, we'll see as the game plays out, gentlemen.
Thanks, Doris. I think we all sort of knew we'd be in for quite a battle.
Well, that's how it looks on paper. I mean, hard to tell these teams apart. They're so evenly matched. So I think we're in for a good one tonight.
I agree. It should make it all that more entertaining, fellas.
Now Bynum. After Roy missed from long range. Bynum with it. And it's Miller picking him up. Here's Villanueva. Offensive rebound. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
The Pistons shooting their fifth free throw of the game here. And the free throw, no good. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Roy, here we go. And there's the pass to Miller. Feeds it to Batum. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
Andre Miller, one of the best dime droppers around.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Bynum dishes to Hamilton. And there's the feed to Prince. 5 on the clock. 16 feet away. Rebound Roy. Trailblazers trail by 3. And here we go. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And here we have a rundown of the players you don't want on you when you're putting up a shot. The leaders in blocks over the last month. Here's Hamilton. 9-point game his last outing. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Kevin, let's look at the Trailblazers to see how they're doing ranking-wise in the NBA. First in assists, first in blocks, And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
Yeah, the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assists. I mean, this is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball, they're moving, they're really getting a good flow to their offense. And as a result, they're finding pretty high percentage shots almost every possession. Even with the one miss, he's still stretched it to a 2-possession game. That's big for them right now.
And it's Miller penetrating. Here's Batum. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Easy goal there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
The Trailblazers shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And that one falls for Batum. Both good from the line that time.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Hamilton against Roy. Hamilton the pass to Prince. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Portland trailing here. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
This might not be a marquee matchup by NBA standards, but it holds, I think, a little bit of appeal. They split this season series a year ago.
Well, even though they did split those 2 games, there wasn't a whole lot of drama to the series, given the struggles, Clark, that each team went through.
Yeah, you know what? The networks were not clamoring to put these teams on the marquee. That's for sure. These games were being hidden, if you will.
Jason Maxiell's checked in for the Pistons.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Roy against Hamilton. And he banks in the layup. Hamilton's got 7 points in the game. Now, here is Miller. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Leads him in there.
Oh, how about that basketball fan? Beautiful. Wow. Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Hamilton, he's covered by Roy. Hamilton kicks to Prince. Fade away. Another miss by Prince. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Miller dishes to Batum. Shot, high post. Almost, but it rolls out. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The drive by Bynum. Passes to Villanueva. The Pistons rebound. Maxiell, the pass to Hamilton. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Oh, he can't hit.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
A look from Hamilton. Kept alive. Here's Maxiell, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Joel Prisbilla.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
For Detroit, they have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7.
As a team, they're down there around 72% from the stripe.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Only 5 games left on the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is stacking up out west. You look at Portland. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And checking out the Lakers, a few slots below them.
Well, I think for Portland, you got to go back to the preseason preparation. It was really solid. They established a style of play that was perfect for their personnel, and it's paid immediate dividends at the start of this season.
And the personnel you mentioned wasn't necessarily well respected coming into the season, but they're quickly earning a lot of respect from around the league.
Trailblazers trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Elbow shot, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And the second free throw, good. Pistons leading by 3. And here's Hamilton. He has 7. Shot from free throw range. No good. And it's Portland the other way. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping, the fast break chance. Dishes it to Roy. Shoots from 14. And that one's good. Roy's got 5 now.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Bynum gets a screen from Villanueva. The dish to Hamilton. He feeds it to Bynum. Clock at 6. And it comes off the front of the rim.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Roy kicks to Batum. That gives them the lead. He's got 7. Here's Bynum. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Urebko's checked in for Villanueva. Gordon comes in for Richard Hamilton. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for Will Bynum. Just 5 to shoot. Stuckey drains it from beyond the arc. Stuckey's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Roy. Fires, high post. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. They got that one on Ben Gordon. The Trailblazers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Roy hits them both.
You see their early fouls here? They're having an impact so far.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Prince. He kicks to Maxio. And he dunks it down. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Gordon dishes to Prince. There's the double team with Roy. Urebko kicks to Prince. And Detroit again with the bucket. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Miller outside. Kicks it to Batum. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Chris Billa backing down. Back to Batum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Roy. Gets the bucket. Roy's got 11.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Stuckey into the lane. Gives him the lead pass.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Park it up.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
A shot by Batum, no good. The Pistons leading. Shot by Prince. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots. Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Stuckey into the lane and stolen by Miller. Oh, and here comes Miller all alone. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Great job capitalizing on that steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Exactly how it should be done after a turnover.
Out to Stuckey. For three, Gordon. It's all tied in Portland.
Next Sunday, March 2nd, the Utah Jazz take on Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers. Do not miss it.
Now we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
And I thought the key in that first quarter was the offensive aggressiveness. They attacked the rim and got to the foul line.
And I sense they're really feeling good about playing at home, taking advantage of the home court.
Jeff Pendergraph out there with Travis Outlaw. Then there's Rudy Fernandez. Then it's Oden. And it's Blake in at the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Here is Day. Stuckey gets a screen. The Wilcox. Fires the three. Can't get it to go. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand.
No doubt the Denver fans want to see the Nuggets take that game.
Gordon, the pass today. Shoots a three. Portland leading by 4. Blake with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Fernandez kicks to Blake. Fires the three. Trailblazers keep it alive. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jumper so far.
You know, the other thing they've been able to do in the early going is to get to the free throw line and convert tonight.
He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Gordon. Lots of room. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Feeds it to Outlaw. The pass to Blake. From the arc. That is good. Blake's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Stuckey dishes to Gordon. Back to Stuckey. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
Well, the thing I like is they're getting good shots every time down the floor, and it's due to their unselfishness as a team.
And they get it. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. Rudy Fernandez picks one up. The Pistons have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripes tonight. Free throw, good. Stuckey. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Pistons trail by 8. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. That'll put Rodney Stuckey on the line. They get Steve Blake. Pistons have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight. Free throw, good. Stuckey. Here is Outlaw. Right now averaging 5 points a game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Blake, another shot. Number 31. Throws up again, and he lays it up and in. Oden's got 4 this quarter.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Now the feed to Stuckey. Back to Gordon. He passes to Day. He tries for 3. Portland grabs the miss. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Stuckey drives inside. The shot from the low post is good. Stuckey's got 9.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Here is Fernandez, defended by Gordon. And it's Fernandez missing. Pistons trail by 7. Wallace with a screen for Gordon. Pass to Day. Dishes it to Stuckey. He feeds it to Day. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And the basket by Gordon.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Trailblazers leading by 4. There's the dish to Blake. Pass to Outlaw. Fires from 18. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Looking at how they stacked up in the league statistically over the last month, here's what the Trailblazers did. First in block, second in assists, and they're number 2 in fewest turnovers a game. I call that squeezing the orange, and that's a team effort, everybody valuing the ball.
And to me, what jumps out is the blocks, because they're an intimidating team. They really control the paint. They like to physically dominate their opponent. And when they do that and they get a lot of block shots, obviously it gives their defense a ton of confidence.
Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. Taking a look at Miami. They've got their eye on the number 1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And of course, Detroit, they're down in 8th place.
Well, you know, I think for Detroit, you know, it has not been the kind of season they had mapped out for themselves. Their sights were definitely set a little higher than what they've achieved.
Well, it's not been a total disaster, Clark. They're still perched in a spot where they can make a move, but they're going to have to do so pretty quickly.
Now here's Stuckey, guarded closely. Here's Gordon, nails the wide-open jump shot. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
Blake passes to Fernandez. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home.
Boy, a lot of fans around the league really focused on that matchup for Chicago.
And he knocks down the first one. Will Bynum, who's checked in for Detroit. And Fernandez drops them both. Pistons trail by 8. Bynum kicks to Day. Back to Bynum. Brown sends a screen for Bynum. And they double up Bynum. Uncovered. Pocket 4. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits. He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Al Gordon, 5 points in the game. He kicks it to Day. He dishes it to Wallace. The pass to Day. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Day's got his first points of the night.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Number 31. He's covered by Brown. Kicks it to Outlaw. 6 feet out. Rebounded by Day.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
Pistons trail by 8. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. It's off to Utah for them after this game as they take on the Jazz. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. A different look here for Detroit. Villanueva comes in for Wallace. And Richard Hamilton is subbed in for Day. Here's Blake. Buried from 15 feet out. Blake's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Yeah, reliable weapon, and that's a sign that the offense is working. They're really moving the ball well and finding good opportunities.
Hamilton kicks to Gordon. And it's off the back rim. No good. Portland leading by 10. Feeds it to Outlaw. All alone. Good. And the assist goes to Blake. Blake's got 3 assists tonight.
You gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Hamilton. Back to Gordon. Hamilton outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Outside Gordon. Again, the miss by Gordon.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
They get it again. Odin, the feed to Fernandez. They shoot again. Shot by Odin is no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Gordon.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
The Pistons have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12. The free throw drops for Gordon.
You'd really like to see him get to the line as much as he did in the first.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Trailblazers leading by 10. Mills dishes to Roy. Passes it to Webster. 13 feet away. Shoots from 12. That's good. Webster's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, he's a little bit of an unknown commodity, Kevin. I mean, he may be able to use that to his advantage, sneak up on some folks.
Gordon kicks to Bynum. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Here now a very select group of players in the NBA. Big men who can step away from the bucket and hit the three. Well, you take a look at Villanueva. Third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
So much value in having a big man who can step away from the hoop to draw bigger defenders out there. It really opens up the floor for the team.
Yeah, I think it makes it easier for everybody when you've got a guy who's capable of spacing the floor because of his accuracy from three-point land.
And Roy, here we go. Banked in off the glass. Roy's got 13.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Prince, the pass to Hamilton. Back to Prince. Dishes it to Villanueva. Three-pointer. Rebound by Webster. He passes to Mills. His three-pointer's off the mark. And the first half is now in the books. It's the Trailblazers leading by 14.
Now, presented by Sprint.
The weekend is in full swing on a Saturday night. Glad to have you along with us. A full head of steam for the Trailblazers. They're playing very good basketball. They've been having their way inside. A huge lead when it comes to points in the paint, making it very hard to defend against them. Brandon Roy with a huge impact. He's got 13 points and has helped out a bit on the boards as well. For the Pistons, though, it's not the same story. They're losing the battle on the boards. It starts with wanting to rebound. That's been a problem. Charlie Villanueva off to a rough start. Not many positives for him so far. Just one bucket from the floor. Checking out some of the games still in progress.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Brandon Roy really has his fingerprints all over this one.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Tayshaun Prince. Find him out there with Richard Hamilton. Then there's Charlie Villanueva, and it's Wallace in at the center position. Prince dishes to Hamilton. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Goes up the baseline. Shot by Villanueva, no good. Trailblazers leading by 14. Miller kicks to Batum. Makes the lead pass. Knocked away. He feeds it to Roy. 13 feet away. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
You know, in their last game, guys, he was dialed in at the line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it may have been the strongest part of his game that night.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Villanueva passes to Hamilton. There's the dish to Villanueva. Drills the three-pointer. Villanueva's got 5 points so far.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
For 3, Roy. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got his 5th assist in this one.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Villanueva dishes to Wallace. Bynum kicks to Prince. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Batum. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Prince outside. Hamilton. He dishes it to Villanueva. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Villanueva's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Looking at the Pistons, Kevin, let's see how they performed over the last month in the NBA League rankings. 11th in assists, 11th in blocks. And as for three-point shooting as a team, a little bit to be desired here. They're top 20 in the league. They can certainly do better and strive to do better there.
Miller, guarded by Prince. 17-foot shot on the way.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
No good from Hamilton.
And I think the work on the boards has been a big key for their success in this game, guys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, it's been total control on the boards for him. Brandon Roy having a fantastic game. He's got 17 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Roy hits them both. Now here's Bynum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He kicks it to Villanueva. Prince. Now the pass to Bynum. Wallace with the screen on Miller. The shot's good from Bynum.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's Prince on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Bynum. Bynum's got his third assist on the night.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the all-star weekend, no D.
Second chance shot. Aldridge, the pass to Prisbilla. Wallace is there. Prisbilla kicks to Miller. Outside Roy. Feeds to Batum. Tries again. Good on the shot. Batum's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pistons trailed by 15. And here is Bynum. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Hamilton against Roy. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Hamilton.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
Here's Aldridge. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Charlie Villanueva. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
For the Pistons, Jason Maxiell's checked in for Wallace. And Urebko is subbed in for Charlie Villanueva. For Detroit, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And it's blocked. Here's Bynum. Maxiell dishes to Urebko. Prince. Kicks it to Bynum. Pass to Hamilton. Tries yet again. Hamilton can't get that one to fall. Trailblazers leading by 15. Miller kicks to Batum. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
Bynum, the pass to Hamilton. And he just hasn't been able to get it going. Roy against Bynum. Out to Miller. Expanding his range. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. Detroit with the ball. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Oh, you might have been wondering who the top scoring small forwards have been over the last 10 games. Wonder no more. Here's a peek. 5th on the list, Nick Batum.
You know, a lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position. And you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Steve, I'd say more than pretty good. Those are the guys that give opposing defenses nightmares on a regular basis.
Bynum drives in. The feed to Maxiell. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Wallace is checked in for Detroit. Villanueva comes in for Urebko. Hamilton with a screen on Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Prince dishes to Bynum. To end the drought. And the shot is long.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
And Roy, here we go. Aldridge, second shot opportunity. Prisbilla kicks to Aldridge. Outside for Batum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Bynum, up and in from the low block. Bynum's got 5 points now in the quarter. Trailblazers leading by 15. Miller kicks to Prisbilla. Roy passes to Batum. The offensive rebound. Prisbilla dishes to Aldridge. And that one is stuffed right through. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one.
And when you got the space, well, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Hamilton outside. Back to Bynum. Passes it to Villanueva. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Villanueva's got 10 points.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Miller kicks to Roy. Fires from the line. No good. Hamilton with some nice D.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Looking to end his cold spell. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Let's see some of the numbers here on LaMarcus Aldridge. Last 10 games for him have been excellent. Second in field goal percentage, 11th in blocks, and he's been quite an offensive threat, averaging enough points to put him in the top 20 in scoring.
And let's look at his phenomenal field goal percentage again, Steve. I mean, that's really a function of good teammates, a good system, but most of it is just taking good shots and making most of it.
Miller off a pick from Aldridge. Right side Aldridge. On the mark with the 15-footer. Aldridge has got 8.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
Not often you see a team rely on that shot like they have.
Nice shot by Hamilton. Trailblazers leading by 13. And it's Miller penetrating. Roy, that's a 2-pointer. A second chance effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Detroit needs to do a better job guarding against Aldridge.
He has 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
Oh, they have to be. I mean, he's not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, I mean, it's his.
He doesn't get the second one. Pistons trailed by 14. Prince kicks to Bynum, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bynum's got 7 points.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Batum, guarded by Prince. Batum, good. Batum's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Hamilton kicks to Bynum. We got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Villanueva. Off target from outside. Trailblazers leading by 14. Batum passes to Roy. Roy off a pick from Brisbilla. Roy attacking. Some solid D here from Bynum.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Coming up. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And they're attacking the gaps in the defense with their quick, aggressive drives into the paint area.
Batum is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Oden. Then it's Andre Miller. And it's Blake in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Miller outside. Bynum with the steal. It's Prince on the wing. Misses off the left iron. Trailblazers leading by 12. Miller dishes to Batum. Good. And Miller gets the assist. 21 points for Nicholas Batum.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his third overall.
Hamilton kicks to Bynum. Villanueva. Here's Bynum. Dishes to Hamilton. He's against Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Prince's shot is good.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Blake with it. Back to Aldridge. Villanueva covering from about 16. Count that one. And 11 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
Now Bynum. Launches a three. They get it back. Prince outside. The Pistons working the ball around now. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Back to Bynum. Goes back up. Bynum missing again.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Miller with the ball. Now Bynum defending. Offensive rebound. Oden. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Rip Hamilton picks that one up.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
Detroit making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Bynum kicks to Gordon. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Roy passes to Prisbilla. The dive for the ball. Outside for Roy. And count it from 19 feet away. Roy's got 21.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Wallace with a screen for Bynum. Villanueva.
Well, Charlie Villanueva in this one, 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
First one falls for him. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Greg Oden. And so Villanueva nails both of them.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Gordon dishes to Villanueva. Rebound by Brandon Roy. Roy's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here is Blake. On the wing, Brandon Roy. Again, Roy missing. Pistons trail by 18. Prince kicks to Gordon. Back to Prince. Baseline J on the way. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Nicholas Batum. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Blake passes to Roy. Defended by Gordon.
And that 4th foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
Blake kicks to Batum. Off target from 3-point range. Pistons trail by 17 and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside Roy. He passes to Prisbilla. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
And that one misses. The Pistons have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Tries again, and Bynum with the layup. Bynum's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, it looks like he's starting to get things going here after that scoreless first half.
Blake kicks to Prisbilla. Stolen by Gordon. Back to Bynum. He feeds it to Gordon. Shoots. Gordon with another miss. Trailblazers leading by 17. Bynum against Batum. Aldridge. The dish to Blake. Off target with his 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
For Portland, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. A shot by Batum, no good. Pistons trail by 17. Prince with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Bynum kicks to Villanueva. Pistons passing it around. Gordon outside. Portland grabs the miss. Prisbilla's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
And Roy, here we go. Guarded by Prince. Roy dishes to Blake. Roy, shot clock at 6. Pass to Aldridge. That's good. Aldridge has got 11 in the second half.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
On the wing, Ben Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Bynum. Bynum's got 6 assists in the game.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Richard Hamilton's checked in for Ben Gordon. Trailblazers leading by 16. Now, here's Roy. Back to Aldridge. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
He dishes it to Villanueva. And the 3 off target. Trailblazers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Outside for Batum. Here's Prisbilla, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Free throw, good, Wallace.
Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
And it's Miller penetrating. Aldridge. And that one is hammered hard.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Hamilton. Villanueva with a screen on Roy. Here's Hamilton. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Trailblazers leading by 17. On the wing, Miller. Back to Aldridge. Solid defense there from Villanueva.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
No good from Hamilton. Portland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Aldridge, and the shot is good. Aldridge has got 12 now in this quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
So for the Pistons, 1:32 left in the fourth. He kicks it to Webster. Number 31, defended by Wilcox. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. One shot. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Hamilton outside, wide open. That's good. Trailblazers leading by 20. Mills with it. Now Hamilton defending. Fernandez. That's good.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
Now here is Hamilton, defended by Fernandez. Gets the bucket. 52 seconds left in the game. Webster passes to Mills. It's Rudy Fernandez on the way. Shot from 16. And Portland again with the bucket.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
Hamilton off the pick from Stuckey. There's a good screen. No good from Hamilton.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
And nothing you can do to salvage this one at this point. Game over.
Not anymore. Any chance they had is gone.
Back to Stuckey. No good. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sport.